So hey cousins, what's up, welcome to another video. And about to get straight into it because y'all already know I don't like to stall. I like to get straight into it. But in today's video, I want to talk about how people know that it will never be the same with you. And a lot of times when you are a good person, people tend to take that for granted. And like, again, I always say, this is just not necessarily about relationships. It's about, it's about relationship, but different type of relationships, because you deal with people on different levels in life. But for those who were close enough to know who you are, or what you stand for, and how beautiful your heart is, meaning, of course you're not perfect, no one is perfect, but people know when they have a good person, or when they've met a good person, when they have a good person in their lives. They know your character, especially if they've been around you for long periods of time. And I always say that eventually, if you're putting on a show, the mask will fall off eventually. But people genuinely know when you're a good, kind person, and you often get people gravitating to you. And that could be people who are like-minded and like you, who are good people as well. And then you get these people who just want to take advantage, or think that they are getting over, or think that they done ran into a dummy, or whatever the case may be. But you've played your part, you stay quiet, and you like to watch what people do. You like to watch their actions, because we all know at this point in life, we can say anything, but what is your actions showing? What is your actions, are your actions lining up with the words that are coming out of your mouth? So once you probably realize that this person is not a good person, or you feel as though that you have to exit out of their lives, maybe they push you to the point where you had to make a decision or a choice about, is it going to be me or you? Meaning, depending on the relationship. If it's your family, it's your friend, your family, you like to stick close to your family because of the word family, and because you grew up with these people, and whatever the case may be, the ties and the loyalty you have connected with these people, whatever the case may be. So sometimes we take more than what we should take off people, versus if it's a friend or associate, or versus if it's a relationship, and depending on the relationship. So like I said, we are in relation with different types of people on a daily basis. However, once you get the confirmation from God saying, okay, this season is up in your life, you have to move on, then when you do that, people think, because they may think that you are because you are a kind person or sweet person, it's a revolving door, and it's never was that. So now they realize that there was no revolving door, whether they walked themselves out or you walked out, whatever the case may be. And now they see that they are no longer ever going to get that version of you, meaning you don't hold grudges, you don't wish bad or anything on people, but you just deal with people from a distance, to protect your mental, to protect your heart, to protect what you have been working so hard for. Like, you're changing your life, you just doing things that will no longer allow that negative energy in your life anymore, or that passive aggressiveness, or those mental mind games that people like to play, or whatever the case may be. So now you realize that, but you've moved on with no grudges, and maybe you still have to talk to these people, because let's be honest, these people can be your family members, these people could be your mother, your father, whatever, you know what I mean? So you still in communication with these people, but it's never going to be the same version of you, because see, they messed that up. And They thought that you were gonna, they somehow along the line, they thought that you were gonna always be there because of the type of loyalty you have or the type of heart that you have. And a lot of times these people, if they're not your family, these people has vetted you out. They watched you. They watch how you move. They see, you know, what people say or think about you. They see your kindness. Not saying, again, not saying that you're perfect. Nobody is. But for the most part, you know, you're a good person. And they see that and they thought they could take advantage of it, but surprise. And what they didn't know that, yes, you are a sweet, loving, caring person, but you also are no dummy. Because either you have ran into people like them, because these demons, they don't have nothing new. They don't have new tactics. They just move from body to body. So you recognize that spirit in these people, and somebody, oh, I thought that was an accident. But you recognize the spirit in this people, and you realize it's the same spirit you probably have came against before. You know, and like I said, when you are a chosen one, when you have light, whatever you want to call it, from whatever aspect that you're looking at it from, you're gonna attract a lot of people, and this could be good people, and this could be bad people. But regardless of that, you stand your ground, meaning don't let nobody take advantage of you, meaning don't let nobody continue to disrespect you in any type of way, meaning stop being a pushover and letting these people get comfortable enough to treat you the way that they treat you. But a lot of times when you're done, you're done. It's no going back. Do you hold grudges? No. But like I said before, and I'm going to say several times through this video, they will never get the same version of you. And they mad because of that. They mad because you put up walls. They mad because you found out who you are. They mad because you have standards now. They mad because the old mind mental controlling games that they used to play, it don't work on you no more. So then this is when they become angry. They can't blame everything on you anymore because you're no longer in their life. You know, and like I said in the video yesterday, that people are starting to see who was the problem. They starting to see that. So they're being revealed. It's like, you know, you put a bunch of demons in a room and turn on the light. And they get to squirming and they get angry, they get mad. Because now that you see who they truly are. You see it and other people see it. But you've been seeing it. You just removed yourself. But now other people are seeing it and they're angry of it. So they're trying to find any little tactic, any little ounce of little control that they possibly can get to get a reaction. Don't give them no reaction. You keep going. You understand that everything is not meant for you. You understand that everybody that come into your life, you can't save. You understand that you have to let go and give it to God and fix your heart posture so that when the right people do come into your life, you can have room for them and you're not tainted by or in fear, or your nervous system is not shot or whatever, because you have been in survival mode with these people for most of your life, all of your life, or even years, depending on what stage they came into your life. So what I want you to do is let go, move on, become a better person, put that love and focus into yourself, into your careers, into your children, into people who love you and who not trying to take advantage, people who know what genuine love is, or if they don't know, they're working on themselves as well as you to try to get there, to understand, you know, the positive, better version of themselves. Surround yourself with those people, and it's not going to be many, but you know, if you find a good friend, hold on to him or her. If you find a good partner, hold on to him and her. And I'm not saying they're going to be perfect, but you know the difference between perfection and overall psycho crazy person. You know the difference between that. Your heart will tell you that. Your body, your nervous system, heck, above all, God will tell you. All you got to do is pray. All you got to do is ask. So with that being said, stay positive. Don't let these things and these people get to you. They're mad because they're being revealed, and they need to stop doing what they're doing. But again, they're going, that's between them and whatever they have going on. You were removed for a purpose and for a reason, and do not go back, because these people are mad because you escaped the matrix. They're mad and they're angry, so they want revenge, and that is why they do little things to get under your skin, to irritate you, because they know that they can't come back fully into your life. So whatever little pathway that they have, they're going to try to do something, and they think that they're making your life miserable, but they were a blessing to you because it made you stronger, and now you know what to look for and what not to look for. You know what to do and what not to do, and you moving on with your life. You have maybe you have a new relationship. Maybe you have a family, a sister or a brother that's not blood, but God sent them to you. Maybe you just are over it and they know they can't come back. So protect yourself physically, spiritually, in any other way you can. Keep a smile on your face. Genuinely continue to be the good person you are. Just be aware of who you give it to, and overall, just keep being you. That's all I have for today.